Estamos ao vivo, agora sim. Essa imersão de iniciantes, gente, ela tem a proposta de ajudar quem se sente iniciante. Não necessariamente a pessoa não sabe nada, né? A pessoa não souber nada, 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 realmente fica difícil de participar, mas ainda assim dá para participar. Então, essa introdução ela é feita em português para a gente alinhar as expectativas e eu vou estar aqui para ajudar vocês a entender as perguntas ou de repente entender alguma palavra que não entendeu ainda e, e dar esse apoio, tá? E obviamente que aqui é um espaço livre para você falar, errar, se precisar de ajuda, estou aqui para ajudar, mas não é uma aula especificamente onde a gente vai trazer gramática ou vocabulário, a gente vai estar só trazendo as perguntas para praticar, desenvolver o speaking, desenvolver o listening, e a gente vai falando aquilo que dá para a gente falar. E a gente sempre começa com uma apresentação pessoal. Todas as imersões têm uma apresentação, então preparem sempre uma apresentação, pensem no vocabulário, pensem sobre você, o que que você pode compartilhar, que é uma oportunidade também de você treinar aí uma estrutura de apresentação que ela é sempre exigida em qualquer conversa que você tenha com qualquer pessoa. Você sempre vai ter um tipo de apresentação inicial para começar uma conversa e dialogar e ter uma troca. Tá? And then, now I'm gonna turn my English on, and it's been a while, I guess. And we're gonna talk about zoos and children, and we have some questions to discuss. But before that, we are going to present ourselves. And starting with me, I'm Philip. I'm 34, and I'm here leading Talk and Talk since 2016. I'm based in São Paulo. Since I was a child, I was raised in São Paulo, and I'm really in love talking to people, not about languages itself, but I enjoy using languages to interact and to meet new people. Alexandre, it's been a while. We don't talk, and I don't, yeah, I think my connection is not that good, but I guess it's gonna work. But Alexandre, can you present yourself, please? It's been a while. I
Okay,
don't hear from.
good morning for everyone. My name is Alexander. I live in Victoria, capital. I'm 6'9", going to 70. I'm married. I'm retired from Banco do Brasil. And I live here in my neighborhood. My yard is a beach. Yard é quintal. Yeah, my yard is
Yeah, yeah.
a big beach. Only cross the view and enjoy the place. Okay, that's it.
Very good, very good. Flavia, what about you? Present yourself, please.
Hello, good morning. I'm Flavia. I'm from Londrina, Paraná, but nowadays I'm living in Palmas, Tocantins. And here is so hot, even than there. I am a public servant at City Hall since 1994 in Londrina, Paraná. And in Palmas, I am a public servant since 2005. I am married. I have 2 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. My oldest son is living in Curitiba, Paraná, and my second son is living in São José dos Campos. And my daughter lives here with me, my husband. I've been here on Trinity since July last year, and it's a pleasure to be here and learning English. And one of my passion is learning English and increase my vocabulary and in English. I started studying French too, but it's a challenge for me because English is my passion and French is not. But I'm on the track, on the track, on the track. And I think that's it for me.
Great. It's been a while. I do not hear from you, and your English is much, much better. Much better. Much better. Like flowing more naturally. Very good. Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bruno, what about you? I think it's the first time we meet, so your turn to present yourself.
Hello, my name is Bruno. I am Layer. I am 32 years, married for 11 years. I have 2 children. I am in basic English.
Very good. That's the idea. Essa é a ideia. Basic English, and we try. A gente tenta, e aí vai saindo alguma coisa, ok? Very good. Our topic, I do not think it's an easy topic, but let's see how it goes, okay? About zoos and children. Some of you have children. I guess my connection it's not so good. Eu acho que a minha conexão não está tão boa, mas vocês conseguem me ouvir bem?
Yes.
Yes. So you have children, right? So Flavia said, Alexandre, Bruno, do you have children? 2. Okay, so everybody has children except me yet. But let's dive into this about children and starting with zoos. I guess zoos, it's an activity that most parents or most schools, they bring children to meet, to know, to visit, right? So have you ever visited a zoo with your children or by yourself? What did you like about it? Flavia, have you ever visited a zoo before?
Yeah, I ever visit a zoo, but I was single. I went there with a friend, and I like it. Visit the zoo, and I was I went to São Paulo, and it's a long time. It was a long time ago, and I think the zoo is more amazing than when I went there. And I visited with my sons, with my children. I visited aquarium. I think the beach was Ubatuba, aquarium on Ubatuba, and Projeto Tamar, Tamar project. It was amazing to be there too. That's it.
Very good, very good. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
Alexandre, and I want to hear from you as well about visiting zoos and everything with your children. Have you ever visited or not? What do you like? Because you live in a very beautiful city. I don't know if there's I guess there's a zoo, right?
No.
No,
Vitória,
there's no zoo.
There's no zoo in Vitória. Last time I went to a zoo, I visited the zoo, I was in Toronto. There was a big zoo in Toronto. And I went there to spend all day. And I only stayed there for 1 hour and a half, maybe, because I was afraid to be lost. Because the zoo is huge. And there are people going to everywhere in all directions. So I was very afraid to be lost in the zoo in Toronto. And then I even when I try to come back to the exit, I have some problems to access the exit. So, and I went in Rio de Janeiro as well. It's a long time ago. I think I was single. I'm not a big fan of zoo, but I went only for see something, some animals, different animals. Okay? No, I never been to a zoo with my children. Because Victoria, there is no zoo, and I think it's not a good place to enjoy. I think it's dangerous place if people try to do food to animals. Some accidents have been happening in a zoo, so I don't recommend. In my personal thought, I don't like.
Yeah, I guess I visited a zoo like twice. One in São Paulo when I was a kid because of school, and another I was in Chicago. And when we travel to another city, when as a tourist, we visit museums, zoos, aquariums, everything that we don't do in our cities, right?
Yeah.
So here in São Paulo, we have a zoo. I don't remember going to a zoo here in São Paulo. Yeah, I don't remember the last time. I know Santos, that's nearby, there is a zoo really close where my parents stay, but I have never visited before. And of course, I have never been in a zoo with my children because I don't have children. Bruno, my question for you. Have you ever visited a zoo? Você já foi para zoológico? What did you like about it? What did you like and what you didn't like? And you're muted, your microphone. Seu microfone está mudo.
Yeah,
microphone.
Thank you. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. My last visited in Zoom long time ago. I levei my two children approximately 1 year ago, mais ou menos.
How old are they? How old are your children?
What?
Quantos anos
What?
têm seus
okay.
filhos? How old are they?
6 years and 11 years.
Very good. Yeah, I guess this age, it's a good age. Essa idade é uma idade boa. So you can bring children to places and everything, right? Very good, very good. Flavia, you told me you went to aquarium, you went to zoos and everything. What do you think it's like not just zoos and aquariums, but which places you think it's good to bring children to visit it and to learn something? Is it able to learn something in zoos, in aquariums, or in other places? What do you think?
About learning something, or
Yeah,
just
let's
enjoy.
think about.
Enjoy.
Yeah, you can be enjoy like the place, to have fun or to learn, because there are some questions here talking about, oh, is it good to children to go to zoos to learn something about it? So that's the reason about the question, but not just that, but to enjoy. I don't know if children, they have too much fun in a zoo, and yeah, depending on the situation, it can be dangerous, as Alexandre said. But what's your opinion about that? Not just zoo, but aquarium, those classic things children go.
Yeah, I asked my daughter, for example, if she wants to go to the zoo, but she doesn't go to the zoo, and I think she she thought that is the animals is suffering, and my children don't or didn't want to go to the zoo. But when we went to aquarium, we have a lot of information there on the aquarium, like what kind of fish and what they eat, and some information that we could learn about these animals. And when we went to Project Tamar project, was amazing because the turtle is so cute, and the big turtle, like I think oh my God, Procurando Nemo. I don't know in the English.
Yeah, I don't
And
know, no idea.
yeah, and turtle is so amazing. They transmit peace, calm, and we know. We had opportunity to know a lot of kind of species of turtle, and it was amazing for us. And not just turtle, but some animals from the sea, or from the sea, and we can touch them, and it was a great experience for me and for my children. And we can we could see the animals from the sea. That was amazing. It was a good experience to go to children. Yeah, that's it. Acho que Felipe is freezing.
Yeah, but
Ah,
I can hear. I can hear.
okay.
I can hear. Yeah, I'm frozen, but I'm still here listening. Yeah,
Okay.
very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I guess I don't know, we as uh a grown man, if I can say that, I'm still growing. But thinking about children, I guess like a zoo, aquariums, but outdoor activities, they are really important, you know. So because of internet nowadays, children using their smartphones a lot. I think these places, they are really important to not just to see the place, but also to have like an interaction, you know. Alexandre, my question for you, like, what are the places you think it's good to bring children to have fun, to learn something, not just not just what we talked already, but anything really, anything you think it's important. If you have like, if you had a child like 6, 7 years old now, where would you bring
I guess zoo is
your
good for them because they can see the animals, different animals, and they can see how this animal is cared about. Is people they care about them, and they can recognize what animals they are, and learn how to protect them. Right? I think for children, it's good to go get them to the zoo or Project Tamar, as Flávia said. But to go to the children, I prefer go to the beach.
much better.
Yeah, I prefer. go to visit beaches or mountain. How do I say mountain? In Vitória, in Espírito Santo, a lot of mountain to visit. I like. And beach, mountain, and maybe shopping, something like that. Right?
Yeah. I think going to the beach, it's always good, especially if the place it's like here in São Paulo we don't have, like, we have the closest is Santos, but it's not like really good to really go to the water, it's not too good, but it is what it is. It's what we have. But there are other beaches close, like Guarujá, Ubatuba, Ubatuba is a good place, as Flavia said. It's a very good place with nature, outdoors, and good places. Bruno, my question for you is, as a dad, where do you like to bring your children? Onde você gosta de levar seus filhos para passear and to have fun?
I like parks. I like parks. Eu gosto de levar as crianças ao parque, normalmente. Quando eles vão ao zoo, desculpa eu estar falando porque eu acabei ficando nervoso.
No problem. I'm gonna help you. Eu vou te ajudar. Vai falando, eu vou te ajudando aí.
Quando a gente foi ao zoo, he likes to cats, tigers, lions, and monkeys. But he likes a park. Coisas de criança, né? Eles gostam mais do parque.
They like the park.
They like
the parks better than the zoos.
Sim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Uhum.
Very good. Você sabe que já só te falando assim, as pessoas já conseguem te entender, tá? Em qualquer lugar do planeta.
Uhum.
E aí você vai falando, pessoas vão te ajudando,
Sim.
tá tudo certo. Tá?
Ótimo.
Vai soltando umas palavras aleatórias, solta uns but, dá uma risada no meio, já resolve já.
Eu tô
O
estudando um pouco
sorriso
mais de
sempre vai
gramática.
ajudar.
Sempre ajuda, né?
O sorriso
Carisma.
sempre. Você não entendeu? Dá um sorriso assim. Yes. Sempre resolve. A pessoa vai perceber que você não entendeu muito e tá tudo bem.
Sim, perfeito.
Very good. My next question, I'm gonna go to a more deep question. Number 7. Do you think zoos are important for animal protection and conservation? Why or why not? This is a hard question, but especially talking about big cities and, animal protection, extinction of some animals. Do you think zoos are important for this matter, Flavia? Do you think it's an important thing to have?
I think so, because if the animal is in danger, I think it's the zoo take care of them. I don't know how the zoo to take the animals from the wild, and I don't know if the zoo take the animals in dangerous or animals with hurting hurt, and take care of them. I don't know how is the process of to do this on the zoo, but it's the zoo know the animals, just one or some animals is in danger on the wild. I think it's good for them because they are protect. They are being being protected with the or I don't know, Philip. And for the conservation of the
Yeah,
animal, I think it is good too, because some animals are in extinction, and I think it's good for
extinction.
them. Yeah, it's good for them when they are they are being protected by the people that work on the zoo. I think that's
Yeah.
it. But I don't know for Project Tamar project, for example, I think they protect the animal that are suffering or some problem with them. But in the zoo, I don't know how they take the animals from the environment.
Yeah, I guess there are some projects that they take care of animals that are going to be extincted. They take care of them in the wild, not in a zoo. But there are others. Yeah, they I don't know how they treat, as you said, and how they do that to create a zoo. I think there are a lot of bureaucracy around that, you know,
Yeah.
I guess, like to protect the animals so they cannot suffer too much because they are, out of their habitat. But yeah, I think it's important, especially when you don't have a chance. There are people they have never seen a cow, or
Mhm.
like a wild animal, like a monkey, like in their entire life. So sometimes it's good to bring this to bring people to these environments, to these places, to, I don't know, to bring some humanity, somehow. Yeah, I don't know. And I say that just because I live in a very big city as São Paulo, so it's just buildings, traffic, streets, roads, and everything.
Yeah.
Um, Alexandre, what do you think about zoos? Are they important for animal protection and conservation? What do you think about it?
I think they can take care about the animals, but not put in a zoo, right? Send them to the nature again. Like a lot of animals are not finding food in the wild, and they come to the city too. Maybe you are in your neighborhood, and then you face some snakes, animals like I don't know, onça, jacaré. I don't know the name of these animals, but they are come to the city
Yeah,
to have food,
alligators.
monkeys, and then you can cut them
Yeah.
and put them in the zoo, treat them, and send them to the nature again, right? Because I think
Mhm.
the better place for them is the nature.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always the best. Yeah. Bruno, a question I have for you is, do you think, você acha, that children learn something in a zoo? Você acha que as crianças elas aprendem alguma coisa no zoo? Do you think they learn something in a zoo?
Yes, I understand that yes, é, é, por um lado bom e por um lado ruim. I understand a preservation, but human likes interfere de modern nature. Por um lado, as coisas boas pela preservação não sei se foi bem isso, e por outro lado, a questão da interferência do ser humano na natureza. Eu acho que o ciclo natural das coisas, eles tendem a fluir, mas como a Flávia bem disse, Flávia, sei, acho que a preservation a espécies de animals.
Yeah, and you can say that there are a lot of ways to say o lado bom, o lado ruim. It depends. Yeah, I don't know. I would say, eu poderia falar, the good side is, and then I bring the explanation, and the bad side is, and then I bring the explanation. But I think there are other ways to say that, for good or for bad, but that's it. Yeah, I believe it's important to have zoos, but I don't like too much like as a product, to make a profit just about the money itself, but really to create awareness around the animals, around what is really the nature. Of course, those sightseeings or those places we go, like museums or aquariums or whatever we go, if we go by ourselves, we don't have much information and it's hard to enjoy the place. But when we have a guide, someone to guide us, when we have like someone this animal or this place, or in here there is a history, there's something, and then they explain what's behind, especially when we go to museums and we don't know anything about it, and there's like a local guide just explaining, oh, this piece of art, it's from this artist and it goes like this and like that, and there's a background, a history. I think that's really cool. That's really important, and that's nice to have. But if I go by myself, I get really bored, just to see, the place. And yeah, I think going to the park, as Bruno said, it's more enjoyable sometimes than going to the zoo, because you can have a picnic, you can walk, you can run, or you can do things like that. Yeah, you can just have a conversation with someone. Very good, very good. And apart from zoos, question number 6, apart from zoos, how do you think children can learn about animals? Question number 6. Flavia, what do you think? Where else children can learn about animals? Which other places?
Other places. Like they said, Bruno and Alexandre, in the park, in Londrina, we have a lot of monkeys on the park, I think Arthur Thomas, and here in Palmas, we have oh my God, alligator on the lake, and a monkey too, and I don't know the name of capybara. We have a lot of capybara here on the park, and bird. When you go to environment, I don't know. We can have opportunity to see some birds. Here in Palmas, it's common we see arara azul. I don't blue arara. I don't know in English arara, but we have a lot of place that we can see other animals, other wild animals. And I think that's it. On the, like I said, too, Project Tamar project, we can have opportunity to see turtles and the others animal. I think the aquarium is a good place to see the others too. And apart this, I don't know what if we have a place, a closer place to see these kind of animals. But in the nature, we have this opportunity to see the free animals. Animals that are free.
Yeah, and I was thinking if there is really, like, because if there is no zoo or a place like that, apart from school and books and videos on YouTube or channels, that they share explanations about the animals and everything, or articles. I read something this week or last week, I'm not sure, about I don't know how to say animals in English. I need to go back to that class, we have in an English school teaching us the animals in English. Rinoceronte. I forgot that. Rhino, I guess it's rhino. Rhinoceros, yeah, rinoceronte. Rhinoceros or just rhino. There is a rhino in Africa. I don't know which part of Africa that is going to extinct, and there is a male because they hunt the rhino because of the I'm really bad on vocabulary, specific vocabulary, but they hunt that to sell in the market, and it's very profitable. And the last male rhino of that species specifically, he has died. He has just died because of age and everything. And there is still 2 females that they are taking care. And that place, they were taking care of the rhino, the male rhino, I don't know, rhino, yeah. The male rhino with guns and everything, like they were really protecting with guns and yeah, it's a part of this, like learning from this. I think it's like learning English. You can learn with books, but when you live the experience to use English, like, okay, it's cool to have a conversation like this in here, and it helps a lot. But when you go to Toronto, you go to Chicago, you go to I don't know, any other place, it's totally different, because the environment and the air, the weather, the people, so it's totally different, right? So it's much better. And I guess like animals, learning from animals and everything, like in the place, it's like safaris, in Africa, people go to safaris. I have never been to one of them, but I think it's a different experience because you are really in the wild. It's dangerous, I guess, I don't know, but yeah. And then you see a lion. I have never seen, like, apart from the zoo, I have never seen a lion, a real lion, or a tiger. I don't remember actually a live lion in front of me, but I guess it's a quite good experience,
Yeah.
Alexandre, and where do you think we can learn from animals, like apart from zoos and apart from these places, Do you have an idea where we can go or what we can do? I don't know. You're muted, your microphone.
The student can learn from book, from the videos, like you can have a lot of videos about animals. I think the school can teach them from the videos and visit zoos if it has zoo in the city or aquarium. Victoria, there is no aquarium, no zoo. No. The first and last time I went to the aquarium was in Toronto, a big aquarium, and it's very, very, very beautiful, enjoyable, very different from the zoo because I didn't enjoy zoo there. But I think it's good to children respect them and understand that they need to live, they are important for the nature, right? Birds, a lot of animals. We need to teach children. I have a 2-year-old godson, and every time he come here, my house, we enjoy the birds in the beach, a lot of birds, and he tried to capture some birds, run behind them to catch. It's good for them to understand there is space for children, space for the animals everywhere, right?
Yeah. And I think children, they like to run, to chase birds,
Yes.
They get crazy and get, wild, and yeah, it's funny.
On the farm, we have a lot of animals, to cow and pig and the others.
Yeah.
Horse.
Horses, chickens,
Yeah.
to see how they... Yeah, going to a farm, it's a good experience, a real farm where
The
you
place
can...
when I was born, there were a
Yeah.
lot of animals, lots. I was afraid about the monkeys because they was going down the hill to catch milho. Em português. Eles pegavam as espigas de milho, amarravam uma na outra, colocavam no pescoço e subiam a montanha. Subia lá de cima e dava tchau para a gente ainda. Olha, falando em português só para quebrar o gelo. Mas eu tinha muito medo, porque era muita cobra. Eu tinha medo de onça, porque a gente morava assim no pé da mata, sabe como é que é? E tinha onça naquela mata. A gente morava, meu pai falava assim, anda sempre com espingarda. E eu, com 10 anos de idade, uma espingarda na mão, como é que eu ia atirar uma onça, meu Deus?
Yeah. But I guess these memories we have when we are children, they are very important, very important.
Yeah, a lot of fishes, right? Mouses.
Yeah, fishing, it's...
Snakes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Nós tínhamos um paiol de milho, um paiol para botar milho, arroz, feijão e tal. Dentro do paiol, os ratos faziam ninho para nascer novos ratinhos. E as cobras vinham da natureza para pegar os ratos dentro do nosso paiol. Cara, era uma coisa de doido, meu.
A natureza se encaixa, né? Se resolve.
Eu me borrava todo, cara, sinceramente.
E essa memória fica viva, né? Até hoje, né?
Fica. Aquelas memórias que marcaram, tipo a minha mãe tirando a dentadura para escovar e eu tentando arrancar os dentes, tá até hoje aqui, cara. Eu não consigo esquecer. Olha quantos anos eu tinha. Ela tirava a dentadura. Ué, eu não consigo tirar, mãe. Ah, não.
Isso essa parte que eu acho legal também, né? Dessas viagens, dessas visitas no zoo, no aquário, ou uma fazenda, ou qualquer coisa assim. Principalmente a escola, né? Que incentiva muito a gente fazer isso. Eu acho importante criar essas memórias afetivas, não só para ensinar, mas para a gente levar para a vida, né? E relembrar. Pescaria com a família, às vezes com a escola, sabe? Né? Às vezes cria uns traumas ali e tal, né? Tipo, a cobra.
Eu tenho trauma, né? Porque eu fui atacado por um cachorro raivoso. Eu era criança e desde então eu não consigo viver com animal, com cachorro. Só muito difícil. Quando eu vejo um cachorro parecido com um pitbull, por exemplo, eu entro em pânico. Porque eu tinha um
É,
trauma,
eu,
eu tinha maior medo. Ó, cuidado com o cachorro doido. Eles falavam cachorro doido. Cuidado com o cachorro doido. Um dia um cachorro foi lá de graça assim e me atacou. Então, meu pai entendeu que ele estava raivoso e me levou para tomar vacina. E aí eu criei aquela
é,
resistência aos animais, ao cachorro, especialmente.
é. Eu já tomei uma mordida na bunda de cachorro quando era criança.
Mas você provocou ele, né?
Eu- Não, tava sentado com os amigos, assim, eu tinha, sei lá, uns 10 anos. Tava na rua, né? Eu gostava muito de brincar na rua. E aí a gente sentou no portão e esqueci do cachorro, né? Só que o cachorro tinha umas 4, 5 bundas ali pra ele morder. Ele foi morder logo a minha. Acho que a minha era a bunda mais gostosa, né?
Você tava
Ai,
até no meio, né? Ele fez até um unidunité, né?
É. E aí mordeu e, nossa, eu lembro até hoje. Mas foi uma mordidinha assim, nem foi aquela mordida de, né? Foi só uma mordida assim, que dá aquele susto, dói, né? Tal, mas acho que nem precisou tomar injeção nem nada. Foi só uma mordidinha.
Aquela beliscada, né, Felipe? Aquela mordida que não arranca
É,
pedaço, só a beliscadinha.
a bite, a bite. Então, a gente, por exemplo, a gente até tá falando em português aqui, mas olha as coisas que a gente tá falando e olha a comunicação que a gente usa e alguns verbos, né? Mordida,
aham,
trauma, medo. Aí são palavrinhas, você fala assim, pô, só 5 minutinhos. Então, quais são essas palavras que eu posso transcrever isso no inglês? Então, é
é,
isso que eu falo sobre imersão. Às vezes a imersão não é você às vezes estar no lugar, mas dentro da sua cabeça, você está pensando assim, o meu objetivo é aprender inglês porque eu tenho um sonho de ir para Toronto, morar em Toronto. Tá, legal. Então, eu já posso ir aqui dentro da minha própria cabeça, começar a pegar e aprender essas palavras. Então, eu comecei a notar como que fala mordida, como que fala cão raivoso, como que fala tomar vacina, antirrábica. Não tenho
é,
ideia de como fala antirrábica em inglês. Mas se eu não sei hoje, se eu tiver em qualquer outro lugar, hoje é muito fácil de você pesquisar ou de perguntar. Eu tô lá no meio de outras pessoas que falam inglês, eu pergunto, how do you say that the vaccine you take from dogs when a dog bite you? You try to explain and then you learn. E aí você vai aprendendo ali na prática, sabe? Então, às vezes é aquela coisa assim, é legal ir no zoológico? It's cool to go to the zoo, it's cool. But when you go to the wild, when you go to the forest, quando você vai ali para a natureza mesmo, o aprendizado é muito mais rico. Então, a mesma coisa com o inglês. É legal ter uma aula no livro falando dos animais, explicando, mostrando a figura e repetindo e tal, mas você ir lá e ver e poder sentir o medo, a adrenalina, o aprendizado é muito mais rico, né? Então, viajar é sempre talvez o maior aprendizado que o ser humano pode vivenciar, não apenas do idioma, mas da vida, né? De você experienciar aquilo. Tá? Very good, very good. Bruno, the last question before we finish. Um, would you like, você gostaria, would you like to travel, viajar to another country to go to a zoo? Would you like to travel to another country to go to a zoo? Você gostaria de viajar para outro país para visitar um zoológico?
Yes. I like into New York. There's stay the zoo in New York is great. Is big zoos. Um, uh, I eu me interesso
Yeah.
pelas pela propaganda do zoológico de Nova York.
Yeah, very good. A tip, uma dica.
Ok.
Sempre que você tiver uma dúvida de como responder uma pergunta aqui nas imersões, pega a pergunta e usa a pergunta para responder. Então, eu perguntei, would you like? Aí você, yes, I would like. E aí você só repete a pergunta. Que aí esse primeiro impacto da resposta já dá aquela quebrada. Tipo,
Entendi.
não precisa ficar pensando em muita coisa. Você só repetiu a pergunta e depois você traz outras informações se você se sentir confortável.
Ótimo. Perfeito. Ah, bacana.
Very good. Bruno, Alexandre, Flávia, it was a lovely Thursday morning. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure. Long time no see, Alexandre and Flávia. Bruno,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm back.
And I hope you have a wonderful, I hope you have a wonderful day. Try to use our planner. Tentem usar o planner lá para dar uma pesquisada no tema antes, já entrar no mundo, aí já vê um vídeo de zoológico, e aí já traz algumas informações, palavras novas, e aí você coloca aqui na imersão em prática. E aí o aprendizado acontece, tá bom? Sem precisar ficar memorizando muitas coisas, você já coloca em prática e aquilo já vai surgindo. Ok?
Yeah.
All right.
Have a great day. Enjoy.
You too.
Thank you
Good weekend, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
so much.
Bye
Nice to
bye.
meet you, Alexandre. Nice to meet you, Flávia. Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you too,
Beleza.
Bruno.
You too.
Yeah.